Welcome to Coastal Conversations special Christmas episode. We are back. We have missed recording podcasts for you. And so we are super excited to put this one out before we come back in January with our regular weekly content. This podcast is all about Coastal Christmas, everything we have going on during this Christmas season, because there is a lot. So we wanted to make sure you were informed and up to date and had all the info that we could provide for you, because we know that there's a lot of questions out there and maybe you are trying to get on the same page. So we wanted to bring you all the details. So with me to help me today, because also I wanted you to meet her, she's one of my new favorite peeps, is our Associate Director of Creative Communications and Events, Marissa Davis. Hi, Marissa.
Hi. So excited to be here.
Thanks for being here today to help me kind of work through all of the Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
So first, let's talk about the Christmas party coming up.
Yes, Christmas party.
It is. Well, when this comes out on Wednesday, and our Christmas party is coming this Sunday, December the 1st.
Yes, December 1st. So it's really, really soon, which I'm so excited.
I know.
We've already got campus decorated for it. I don't know if y'all seen it on Sundays, but it looks amazing.
It looks so cool. And we worked really hard to get, just it looking the best, because one of our values is it's cool to care. Yes. And so we want it to look beautiful. So December the 1st, it begins at 6 p.m. We're going to have what?
We're going to have chili, because that is everybody's favorite whenever it's cold. Hopefully it will be cold at this Christmas party.
I think it is. I looked at the weather and I think it's supposed to get a little bit chilly.
Okay, good. Because it could be a classic Alabama Christmas where it's 75 degrees and we're just eating soup
in our shorts. Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to have chili. We're going to have sweet treats for all the kiddos. We're probably going to have some hot drinks, maybe like some hot chocolate, really just like some festive food, and it's going to be a fun party. We're going to have a couple different things for the kids to do, so there's not going to be a lack of entertainment for sure. Yeah. Even with a special surprise.
I know. I'm excited about the surprise. We can't tell you what the surprise is. You have to come to see it, but it's going to be great.
It's going to be a surprise. Yeah. I'm excited about it.
And then a special person is coming. Right?
Special person is coming. I mean,
who's going to be there?
I mean, we might have Santa here or something.
Santa's going to be here.
So we're going to have Santa available for all of the kids to come get pictures with him. So you can even get a family portrait.
Yeah.
And we have a digital option where we snap a picture on a camera and then you can get it sent straight to your phone, which is going to be amazing. So you can post it on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, get it printed. And then your kids can interact with Santa too, give him the list of all the things. Yeah. But yeah, so it's going to be super fun. We're going to have Santa there, and you can get your pictures sent straight to your phone.
Yeah, and he's a really good looking Santa.
Oh yeah. No scary
he's the one
Santas.
He's the one that's been at the Grand for several years. He's a really good looking Santa, because sometimes you see these Santas, you're like, that's a little sketch. But this Santa,
not like the Buddy the Elf Santa, where he's like, what does he say again? He's like, you're not the real Santa.
Yeah, you're not the real Santa.
You're a liar. So we won't be having that happen.
Christmas party is coming. And if you know anything about Coastal, we love to throw parties.
Yes.
And really it's about the fellowship, because on Sundays, everybody's in and out, and or it's hard to kind of connect with people. Maybe you go to first service, one of your friends goes to second service.
Oh yeah. So, it's the best. It's just family time. And it's like, we're all getting to hang out. We're all just getting to be in the same room together and like get to celebrate the holidays together. Like, it's just such a good time. And like, fellowship is really the heart of like what we're trying to do and accomplish with the Christmas party.
And the Bay Minette campus gets to be here.
Yes. So we'll get to have all of the Bay Minette family over here too. So it's literally just one big family party.
I love it. Yeah. It's going to be really fun. So Sunday night, December 1st, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Coastal
be
Christmas
here.
party.
It's going to be so much fun. Have your kids in all their cute Christmas outfits. Yeah. Because that's my favorite part of Christmas.
I need the girls in the bows.
And the bubbles. Just a little Christmas bubble.
All
or like a little stitched with like the little Santas on them.
You got it.
Love.
That's awesome. All right. So we've got Coastal Christmas Party. Second thing coming next Sunday, December the 8th, beginning December the 8th is
We've got Christmas at the movies, which that's also a tradition here at Coastal.
It's a big tradition.
So I know that a lot of people are excited. It's a very special event that we get to put on every Sunday because a lot of people that don't go to church, have never heard the story of Jesus, get to come into our doors, and we have the opportunity to share the gospel with them, which is such an incredible opportunity that we have. And so I know that all of our volunteers are so excited to serve the people that are going to be coming onto our campus for the first time. And two, which we're going to talk about in a minute, the Christmas walk is going to bring a lot of new people here. And so Christmas at the movies is just such a special time to share the gospel. And if you haven't been before, what we'll do is we'll share a movie trailer of a classic Christmas movie that everybody knows and loves. And Pastor Chad is going to get to share how the gospel ties into that, similar to how Jesus shared parables in the Bible. And so it's going to be a really special couple of Sundays that we're going to have.
And our guest services team serve
we're going to
full size Christmas. What's your favorite? Christmas full size movie candy.
Okay.
And popcorn. So what's yours?
Okay. So I do love popcorn so much, but it's got to be like the buttered movie theater kind.
And Rebecca's got the buttered good stuff coming.
Yes. And then whenever it comes to a candy, I think the Airheads, but it has to be the Airhead Bites.
Okay.
So they're like the long rainbow Airheads, but they're like cut in pieces.
I wonder if we get that. I think she does.
They're so good.
Okay. I always get the Milk Duds. I get a box every Sunday and then I like eat on them all through the week. And like, that's my sweet treat. I know it's weird.
It's your sweet treat for the rest of the week.
But we have all the classic movie candy and we don't give the chintzy ones. We give out the big ones and you can get as much as you want. Like, the kids love it. It's
that is so fun. I know there's
Cokes.
Yes, Cokes, like everything that you need in a movie.
Yeah.
And I know like getting a full size like candy bar, like as a kid, it just makes you feel some type of way. You're just like, you
just need it. And coming to church. It kind of, it's like what you said about many times during the Christmas season, people's hearts are more open to hearing the gospel and to receiving because sometimes they feel that lack of there's something missing in my life.
Yes.
And it's a perfect opportunity for us to invite our
100%.
friends. And so even this Sunday, the 1st, you'll be getting tickets that you can use throughout the week to invite people to Christmas at the movies. Yes,
which I think that is such an easy way to invite people.
100%.
Like if there's somebody that you've been praying for and believing for like in this season, like this is a great opportunity to invite somebody here because you know that they will hear about Jesus in this place. Yeah. And the second that they hear about Jesus, that's whenever things can change in their life. And so it is such a special opportunity. It's so easy to invite somebody. It's just taking that next step of stepping out in faith and like maybe they'll say yes. And so it's such a special opportunity that we have to be able to host people here and present the gospel to them. And then after that, we've got so many other things that they can be involved in and plugged in at a local church.
Yeah, I love that. So the 3 movies we're doing, in case people are wondering, because they always ask, is
we've got Elf, which I guess
so much fun
is just a classic.
It is. It was an instant classic, I feel.
Yes. It's just hilarious.
It's a little bit inappropriate.
We'll cut those parts out.
Yeah, we cut those parts inappropriate. Like I'm talking about like burping and all the inappropriate weird stuff that boys love.
Oh, for sure. The spaghetti.
What was this? Yeah. And he put syrup on his.
A youth group growing up, they would always recreate that spaghetti moment and like make some middle schooler eat it. And it always ends in somebody puking. It's so bad.
That's gross. Yeah, I remember when we were youth pastors, we would make kids like during Christmas, like chug milk.
I don't know why in youth ministry it's such a thing to make kids eat weird things until they throw up.
I know.
Softens the mood, I guess.
I don't know. It's gross. So the second movie we're doing, so we have Elf and then we're doing
The Grinch.
But we're not doing the new Grinch. We're doing
not Jim Carrey Grinch.
No.
It's the classic Grinch.
Yeah, the classic
cartoon. It's the new cartoon Grinch.
No, I think it's the 19... Sean,
it's the OG.
1960s. Yeah,
okay, so it's the OG Grinch.
Yeah, it's the OG
which will be
one.
Sweet. That's a good one.
It really is.
The Grinch has, it'll make
really
you, it'll get
so
you.
That's good. And then if you haven't seen this one, really you need to go to theaters to see it because it's precious. And it is
the Best Christmas Pageant, which I
Yes.
haven't seen it yet.
okay. You need to go.
So I'm like, that's on my list. I'm kind of waiting until like December hits, so I'll
Yeah.
feel like it's really Christmas time. But
It's a tearjerker.
that's
actually,
what I've heard.
I didn't think it would be. I was like, oh, this is cute,
Yeah.
But really, it has a great message at the end, and it is a perfect Christmas family movie. Like many times now, you have to really be careful, going to the movies and taking your family. This one, not.
Perfect.
Like load them in the car, go see it. And I would say go see it before the 22nd on that Sunday. So you kind of have context
yeah,
before
that's
Pastor
true.
Chad
That's
talks
true.
about it.
So this is your warning. Everybody go see that movie before that Sunday.
Yeah, it's
so
really,
sweet.
really cute. So we have Christmas at the movies. That's the 8th, the 15th, and the 22nd.
Yes.
Both campuses will have the experience. Both campuses will have the same message and all of that.
Yes.
And so we're
Everybody
excited.
will have their candy and their popcorn and their Cokes. It's going to be so much fun.
It's the coastal tradition. And it really does just make Christmas feel like Christmas.
And we even have for kids, they have their own version of all of this going on too, which is great. And so our kids ministry is ready to pull Christmas at the movies with them.
Yep.
It's going to be decorated so cute for all the kids in there. And Pastor Taylor and Pastor Laura do a great job of just creating an incredible experience, both for the kids too, while the parents are having a great experience.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then finally, the big new thing that everyone hopefully has been hearing about is the Coastal Christmas Walk with Nights and Lights.
Oh, yeah.
And if you've come on campus, you see they're setting up,
They're
getting ready.
to get ready for it.
To put it all up. I think it's
drove
going to be
past
amazing.
some yesterday and I was like, this looks fun.
It's going to be so much fun. So it begins on December the 5th, correct?
Yes.
And we go through the 23rd. But it's every
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m.
Yes. And now, so there have been some confusion. It is a ticketed event.
Yes, it is a ticketed event.
So they need to go to our website.
Yes. So the way that we have it set up is on our Coastal Church website. It'll take you directly to the link to be able to purchase tickets. All you have to type in is coastalchurch.tv/Christmas, which also on all of our social media platforms, we've been pushing tickets. So you can probably find that in any of our top 4 or 5 posts of where to get a ticket from. But you will need a ticket to be able to go to the event. And they'll have time slots on there from 6 to 9, and you can just kind of pick what works best for you.
Yeah. I think they're like 30-minute increments are the tickets, but you don't have to stay just for 30 minutes. That's kind of like the amount of time they're expecting
you have on the walk.
The walk.
Yeah.
But our campus will be full of other things they can do.
Yes, we will have an experience ready for every night. We're going to be able to have a couple different things going on. We're going to have hot drinks for sale because you've got to have a hot chocolate in hand going through Christmas walks.
Yes.
And then we're also going to have like sweet treats because everybody needs a sweet treat too.
Walking through.
And then we've also got like some fun little kids stuff, like to buy like some lights and all the things for them to wear. And then obviously Santa will be there as well on Friday nights, kind of the same flow of what we have set up for the Christmas party.
Yes.
We will just have that available too for everybody that's coming in. So after you go on the walk for 30 minutes, you can come get a hot chocolate and then kids can come get a picture with Santa and then you can get pictures with our photo booths. Like it's an entire experience. You're not just going to want to be here for 30 minutes, but it's probably going to end up being like a whole night that you get to do with your family.
And Thursday nights, we have a train coming for the kids. They can ride a little train around.
That is so fun.
It's so cute. And we'll have a conductor out there. So Thursday nights will be the train night. Friday nights is Santa.
And
then other nights sprinkled in, we'll have characters out there that they can interact with.
I've heard we've got some princesses coming.
Oh, that will be so cute.
Which will be so sweet. And then we've got a couple other characters that they can interact with, which will be so fun.
I think the kids love that.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like a little Christmas village they get to come to. Take pictures, make it a tradition, and just make it a family night.
Yes.
That's what we're hoping. Now, when you purchase tickets, what you need to know is Coastal Church does not control the ticket sales. Nights and Lights actually gets the proceeds from the tickets.
Yes.
And they control the ticket sales. One question we've been having a lot is if they purchase tickets on a certain night at a certain time, can they change it if their plans change?
Yes,
Okay.
you can. So the way that you will get a ticket is they will email you like a confirmation email like you get normally whenever you buy something for an event. And then in that confirmation email, it will have like a button for you to press if there's, there's some sort of change and you want to change the time that you want to go at. And if there is available spots, you'll be able to move your time slot.
Right.
But if it filled up and the time slot you need to get in is full, might have to make some different plans.
Can they purchase tickets when they arrive?
Yes, you can.
So, but you may come at a crowded time.
Yes,
yeah,
you could come and it could be full.
Yeah,
it's probably going to be best to plan ahead.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you definitely can still show up, and we will find a way to make some room for you if you show up.
Okay, another question we've gotten is our path wheelchair accessible?
Yes, it is. We're going to be able to have wheelchair accessible for even our Santa photos too. So,
right. So we have ramps and all the things.
Yes.
That's good. Dogs. We've had that question. Can we bring our dogs?
Some dogs, as much as I would like to say yes. No, we cannot. We discourage having dogs on the trail unless you have a dog for like a service dog. That's allowed. That's permitted, obviously. But we do discourage having your pets on the trail.
Just because there's going to be so many people here.
So many people.
And we don't know, different dogs react different ways to crowds. And
the lights might be
the lights may be
or something.
Issues. So we just discourage dogs, I think.
Yeah.
Ages. Now, we had this one parent ask online, which was a great question I didn't even think about before. Does everybody need a ticket? Like, what age is the threshold? The Knights of Light set this.
Yes, Knights of Light set this. If you are 3 and above, you will need a ticket for the Christmas walk. So that means newborns, you're good. Little walkers, you're good. But if they're 3 and above, we request that they have a ticket.
Yes. Yeah. And ticket prices, they are about, I think,
a little under $7.
Yeah. So they're $5, but then with taxes and
processing
processing fee, it ends up being a little bit under $7.
Yeah.
I think per person.
Yes.
Which is a great price point, I think.
Oh, yeah.
For what they're going to experience.
Oh, yeah. $7 for,
And just a good family night. You can't go anywhere for $7 a person for a good family night. So I think.
Yes.
And here's what I say, like, invite your neighbors, invite your friends.
Yes.
At the end of the walk, we're going to invite them to Christmas at the movies. We're going to give them a ticket to that.
Yeah. Yeah. Which that really is like the heart behind why we're doing all of it.
Yes.
Like we're putting people on our campus so that they can come to know Jesus. Like that's really what it's about.
That's right.
And so that's what we want to provide at the end of that walk. We want to provide an opportunity for somebody to come back and come to church on Sunday. And so it's a big outreach event really, like for this community because we love it so much here and we love where we live. That's a huge value here at Coastal Church. And so I think that that's so important that we're going to be pushing at the end of the walk. We'll have our guest service team members getting to hand out tickets that we've made that are so easy with information on them of how to get back to here on a Sunday and to come to a church service at either Bay Minette or Daphne.
Yeah. I think that's going to be really cool. And it's just like you said, this is the purpose for everything.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this? Why are we putting the investment in this to do this? And that is because of souls.
Yes.
When you have somebody on your campus that breaks down walls, they're like, oh yeah, I can come back here. This seems like a great loving place. Because our prayer is when they come in, they're going to feel the love of Jesus.
Yes.
Our guest services team, our volunteers are going to love on them. They're going to say, you know what? This isn't a stuffy church. This is a church that's going to love me and accept me. And,
and it's a church for the rest of us. That's the slogan that we have on a lot of things and we mean it. Like whenever people come here, like we want them to know that like they are welcome here. And I think that the Christmas walk is a great way to soften hearts and for the Holy Spirit to be able to move.
Absolutely. Well, okay. You did a great job, Marissa. Thank you. And our fun last question that we have to ask all of our guests is what is one of your favorite things that you think need to be our favorite things? Now, this can be a book, a podcast, a thing, an item, a restaurant. What is one of your favorite things that need to be our favorite thing?
I have a lot of favorite things.
I know. We were like talking before.
2. Okay. One of them doesn't really count because it ends tonight. It's Dancing with the Stars.
I know. I haven't gotten into it, but you and Sean talk about it a lot.
I grew up on Dancing with the Stars. So for me, it's like, I just love it. And they've completely revamped with like their social media activity. So they just have rebranded and it's perfect.
It's on.
But tonight's the finale. So
who are you reading for?
Okay. Joey and Jenna. Joey won The Bachelor last year.
Okay.
Or not, I guess he was The Bachelor last year.
Okay.
And his technique is great. His paso doble was incredible. His technique is on fire.
You give him, like, what is the top score? 5s?
10s. He's 10 out of 10. He knows what he's doing.
He needs to win.
Great job. And Sean agrees with me too.
Okay. Sean's on the Joey board. Okay.
He is. But I wouldn't be mad if Danny wins too. Danny can win too. He's sweet.
So next season, we'll try to catch Danny.
Yes, next season, catch Dancing with the Stars. But currently, everybody needs to download the app Letterbox.
Okay.
Letterbox. So Letterbox is a movie reviewing app. And my friend Caitlin put me on it. I'm going to give her credit where credit's due.
Okay.
And it's an app where you can review movies.
Okay.
Or you can, so basically the way that it's set up is like there's buttons on every movie you can imagine is on this app.
Okay.
And it has the cast, it has all the details. Like you can go into like details of what's in the movie too, which is nice. So you can like filter through like, do I want to watch this kind of movie?
Right.
And then there's reviews on each movie. And you can write your own reviews, which is the best part. So after I watch a movie now, I go straight to the Letterbox app. I press that I've watched it. I press that I love it. And then I'll review it and I'll write a review out. And y'all, I'm telling you, these are some of the funniest people in the world. I have no idea who they are, but we're just all on the internet talking about these funny movies. People are hilarious sometimes.
And so the reviews are really funny?
Yes. Okay. So sometimes I'm like, I just watch a movie so that I can see the funny Letterbox reviews.
Okay. That sounds really cool. I'll need to check that out.
So everybody get on Letterbox. You can follow me, Marissa E. Davis.
You have to watch a lot of movies to do that.
I love a movie though. Yeah. I'm a movie girl.
Movie. Yeah. After Thanksgiving dinner, I think, or lunch, we're going to go watch the Bonhoeffer movie.
Oh yeah.
So maybe I'll use Letterbox after the Bonhoeffer.
You should.
You could be really funny after the Bonhoeffer movie.
You'd be surprised how funny people can get.
It's like a dark humor thing.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe so. Well, thanks for being here today on Coastal Conversations. Thank you for listening to our special Christmas bonus episode. We will be back soon with another special episode before we kick off again in January. We'll see you soon. Thank you for listening to this week's Coastal Conversations podcast. All of today's references will be found in the show notes. Also, if you enjoyed listening, be sure to subscribe, rate, and review. We'll see you at Coastal this Sunday as we pick the conversation up from here.